Hi friends, it's Terry Gaines. In this video, I'm going to give you all the details to assemble these 3 Stamp-A-Stack cards. In your packet, you have all the materials cut and ready to stamp and assemble. Before I start showing you all the details, I want to talk about the materials and the product I used to create the packet. The Designer Series paper is from the Country Gingham 6x6 Designer Series paper, which is in Stampin' Up's January through April 2023 mini catalog. You have 8 each of 6 double-sided prints. On this side of the paper you have these 2 colors. On the other side of the paper you have these 2 colors. I used 3 of the 4 colors and I used this print for all 3 of them. I used the daisy punch, the medium daisy punch for the daisy, and I used the bow punch for the greenery. And this is the bow punch. I just used this strip or this embellishment. And then also what I used in here is the double oval punch. I cut 1 in each of the 3 colors of cardstock, and then in your packet you have a strip and also 3 individual ovals. What you want to do is use your stamps and ink to stamp a sentiment on those. If you have the oval punch, what you can do is you can stamp the strip and then bring the oval punch in and punch it out. Or you can choose a different punch and use something totally different. So this is provided in your packet. Use your own stamps and ink. I use basic gray. It's a great color to use that goes with all your colors. And then also the center of each of these flowers, I have used the iridescent pastel gems that are in the mini catalog. There's 2 sizes. You have 1 of each of these 3 colors that coordinate really well with the 3 colors of the project. So what I'm going to do is show you how I assemble the card, but the beauty of this, you can actually change it up and make it different. So to save some time, I've got a sentiment already stamped. So I'm going to adhere that with my double-sided adhesive to one of these, and we'll pick this one. We'll assemble this color. So I'm going to center that on here, and then be careful when you open up your packet. You have those loose embellishments, all of your pieces already cut for you. So do be careful that you keep track of everything. Your card bases are not scored, so you need to score them and fold them, or fold them and use a bone folder to crease that. So you want to crease all your cardstock layers, and then I would suggest that you separate these and just make your assignments that you've got the same color going to the same color. And I'm going to set these aside. And what I've done is cut the Designer Series paper slightly smaller in width and length than the coordinating colored cardstock. So I'm going to watch opposite corners to get my equal spacing. Now I'm choosing to adhere this to have my card open this way, but you could be creative and move it in a different location and change the orientation. So the width of the cardstock is the same width as the card base. So I'm looking for equal spacing on the bottom and lining it up on the sides. Now I'm going to put the sentiment on with dimensionals. So I'm going to just put a couple dimensionals on the back. I'm going to take my take your pick tool and take that off, and then I'm going to put that on the bottom. For the flower, you have 6 of them in your packet. I'm going to take mini glue dots and adhere 2 of them together. So I'm going to take my mini glue dot and then bring my flower to the mini glue dot, and then I have it on the back of that. And then I'm going to offset my petals so the top one fills in the gap like so. I'm going to attach both the greenery, and I'm going to snip a little bit of that off. I'm going to attach both the greenery and the flower with 1 dimensional. I'm going to adhere the 2 like so, peel the backing off, and then I'm going to attach it right like so. As I mentioned, you have 3 different colors of these embellishments. There's one in with a little blue color. I'm going to take my paper snips, pick that up, And there I have one of the 3 cards assembled. You would just repeat this for the other 2. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. Happy creating!